Not too long ago on our channel, we tested the Acer Nitro 5 based on the Intel 9300H CPU and GTX 1650 Ti graphics processor. This has been our go-to laptop, and not without a reason, because it is almost ideal mainstream gaming laptop in the true sense of that word. With well-chosen features and performance that is above average, it proves itself as a great bang for the buck laptop because in addition to gaming, users can also use it to work with more demanding applications. Acer masterfully packs the Nitro 5 machines, making the most of the built-in components while applying a number of practical solutions that allow this laptop to be relevant for many years, and that is what the end users appreciate. We won't repeat ourselves too much about the Nitro 5 features shared by models on the Intel and AMD platforms, so make sure to also watch our review of the Nitro 5 model based on the Intel Coffee Lake processor platform. We will only point out one important detail and directly compare the performance. The price of both models is very similar, around 1,000 euros. This is a great opportunity to directly compare the capabilities of the AMD Renoir and Intel mobile platform when it comes to gaming laptops. Nitro 5 models for 2020 have received a slight restyling. They've become even thinner and nicer looking, which along with a black case and red backlight keyboard undoubtedly gives them an aggressive gaming look. In this case, even more elegant with red ventilation openings and accents of the newer power connector position, which will no longer get in our way when connecting the USB cables. There's also an additional opening on both sides which helps the airflow inside the computer. Having another shot at this laptop model helped us to better see the advantages, but also the disadvantages that did not bother us so much the last time. Here, we primarily mean the keyboard with soft and not too precise keys and markings on the keycaps which sometimes offer less than ideal readability. The position of the power button is also debatable, so the whole keyboard definitely requires improvement. On the other hand, we have to commend the presence of the fast 10 gigabit per second USB-C 3.2 port and another USB-A with the same specifications, which will come useful when transferring large files from external drives and are also able to charge externally mobile devices when the computer is turned off. Both are located on the right side. Beside those fast ports, there's also two more 5 gigabit per second USB-A connections available. The laptop is also equipped with the 6th generation of the Intel Wi-Fi that provides fast and reliable connection in home environment, as well as an inevitable killer gigabit LAN port. The screen quality is okay, but no more than the average in its class. We measured the maximum brightness at 277 nits and the contrast ratio of 1477 to 1. Many would expect a better screen for this price, so that's another area where Acer will have to make improvements as the competition is quite strong, above all the Lenovo Legion models. The Acer Nitro 5 AN51544R5MC uses the latest AMD Ryzen 7 4800H 8-core processor that performs 16 simultaneous threads and reaches the maximum frequency of 4200 MHz. It comes with 16 GB of RAM clocked at 3200 MHz, which are configured in dual-channel mode for better performance. The processor has an integrated Radeon Vega 7 graphics core that runs at 1600 MHz and allocates 512 MB up to 2 GB of system memory. For gaming performance, there's also the GeForce GTX 1650 Ti GPU with 4 GB of dedicated GDDR6 memory. The integrated graphics is mainly there for less demanding tasks and desktop display, while the GTX 1650 Ti is a backup engine that turns on only for gaming or applications that use GPU acceleration for certain operations. The last part sometimes require you to manually add an app to the list in order for it to not use the integrated Radeon Vega 7. We also noticed something weird because according to the GPU Z tool, the integrated Vega 7 occupies 16 PCIe lanes while the GTX 1650 Ti only uses 8. It seems like an illogical solution in the context of gaming performance. The computer has 512 gigabytes of data storage available in the form of a fast M.2 PCIe SSD device, and under its cover it hides additional room for a 2.5-inch SSD or high-capacity hard drive device. A special adapter is included with the computer to connect the optional device, and we welcome this move because Acer was really thoughtful about its users. Extra space always comes in handy, especially for games, since for example Fortnite requires 100 gigabytes of free space during installation alone, and other titles like Call of Duty are even worse. And now we come to the most interesting part, a direct comparison of the Acer Nitro 5 models and the answer to which is better, the one with the Intel or the AMD Renoir processor. And we have to say that the AMD dominates this, not only in games but in apps too, especially the more demanding ones, with incredible ease which we honestly did not expect. What exactly does this mean? The Renoir Ryzen 7 4800H is 23% faster than the identically configured Intel Core i7 9300H Coffee Lake platform in Microsoft Office applications, and up to 13% in light versions of more demanding applications such as Photoshop Elements. In some general tasks like browsing the internet and using cloud services, the difference is about 18%. The difference becomes more dramatic with the use of demanding applications because double the number of cores for Zen 2 makes a difference that is very noticeable. The performance advantage was 56% in Adobe Photoshop and stunning 81% in Premiere Pro 2020. The advantage is twice as large in Blender and Cinema 4 rendering scenarios. And don't forget that these models are sold at practically the same price, so it's clear why the Nitro 5 on the AMD Renoir platform is so impressive. In gaming, we saw 15% advantage in Far Cry 5, 20% in Apex Legends, 18% in Formula 1, and even 58% in Dota 2. We measured a 7% advantage in Battlefield 5 and Assassin's Creed Origins, a slightly higher 10% in Gears 5, and 13% in Division, respectively. Interestingly, in Fortnite, both platforms are completely even when played on epic level of details. So it is clear that the Nitro with the AMD processor is a better choice when it comes to pure gaming performance. But it's not just the performance where the AMD version of the Nitro 5 excels. Battery life is also better because Renoir runs for 40 minutes longer, although it has twice as many cores. Also, the processor temperature is lower because the Ryzen 7 4800H is 13 degrees cooler during intense gaming and rendering than the Core i7 9300H processor, which partly affects the GTX 1650 Ti GPU, which is 3 degrees Celsius cooler in the AMD version. In conclusion, we have no doubt that the already great Acer Nitro 5 has become even better and faster in its 2020 version with the use of the AMD Renoir processor. In comparison with similar gaming models from other manufacturers, it has become clear how well this model is configured and tuned with excellent control software. The Nitro 5 matches surprisingly well even with more expensive models. All in all, the Acer Nitro 5 is one of the most desirable gaming laptop models in its class, with a hope that we may see a better screen and an improved keyboard in the future version. Until then, this still remains one of the best affordable laptops for mobile gaming. Thank you once again for watching the bench house review of the Acer Nitro 5 laptop featuring the AMD Ryzen platform. If you enjoyed our video, feel free to subscribe to our channel and also leave a like and comment below. My name is Marco, and stay tuned for more tech reviews.